Welcome back. Let's head into Arc and Ciel. I just noticed this bit here is raised off the ground, the little symbol on the ground, look. That's cool. Anyway. Arc and Ciel. Arc and Ciel, huh? How nostalgic for me, and most of us here, I imagine. The commemorative performance for the signing ceremonies tonight, right? Yeah, Risha got us all S-section seats. It'll be the same performance as the one during the operation. The dream of a million nights. Yuna said she was really bummed she was gonna miss out on this. There'll be plenty of opportunities to see them perform in the future. Anyway, Cecile said she'd be here, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find her. Where is she then? Let's check over here with Balsamo. Probably said that wrong. Well, if it isn't the SSS, hello there. Everyone is currently rehearsing for the big anniversary performance. We've been turning down interviews and the like, but I'd gladly make an exception for you guys. Please, feel free to go on in. Thank you so much, sir. We'll gladly take you up on that. Indeed. Tonight's performance is going to be Ilya's true return to the stage. It also holds the distinguished honor of being the celebratory performance for the signing ceremony. Needless to say, I'm jazzed as can be. I can't wait for the show to begin. Oh indeed, oh indeed. Let's check back here then. Anyone in here? Not from the looks of it. Just looking at the pieces of art on display. There's the telephone! I don't know why I'm excited to see the telephone. Or the Orbital phone, or whatever you want to call it. I just am.
Good. This has been coming along quite nicely for us only being a month in. Though, Risha, I think you're missing some more oomph in your steps with the chorus. And I think you're getting stuck in your previous position with the old number of performers, Sully. Forget the old, adjust with the new, feel the energy of the stage. All in all, inspiring work. Inspiring enough that I think we'll nail it if we practice even more before tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Cecile.
Well, when did you sneak in?
Couldn't have picked a better time than in the middle of practice, couldn't we have?
No way. I'm happier seeing Ilya back to 100%.
And I keep telling her not to push it beyond that. Though I can't be too hard on her since she's been good about it.
Oh, I've been taking plenty of breaks just to avoid getting a good talking to.
Risha. It's Sally. And good old Ilya.
If it isn't my favorite little guy with friends in tow. Doing well, I hope?
I mean, that coming from you, you're the one who's doing well.
Hi there. It's so nice of you to stop by. What's up?
Glad to stop by. And it's nice to see you doing so much better, Ilya.
Indeed, indeed.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were never hurt.
Oh, you think a few injuries could stop little old me? Think again.
A few? A few, okay. Wow. Alright, we get the idea. Calm down. Very nice. Your hair's still a bit stiff, though. You're a real stunner, Ilya. Even more than before, I think. Or is that just me? You can tell? I've been on fire all month. I was planning out all my moves while in rehab and everything. No rest for the weary performer, huh? I don't think we could stop Ilya if we tried. We'll have to step up our practice session so she doesn't end up leaving us in the dust. That's what I want to hear. We're rivals and nothing inspires a better performance quite like the fires of competition. I wouldn't want to be putting my all in after being injured only to see you fall behind. Please, like that ever slowed you down, but I'm down to keep at it, yeah. Well, I'm sure whatever you give us tonight is gonna blow us away. Thanks again for inviting us to your performance, by the way. I don't think anything of it. It's to thank you for all your help. It really is too bad Yuna can't come. Here's hoping she'll be able to see the next one. I want to show her just how much work we put into this. I'm sure she's looking forward to it as much as you are. I'm so happy. Our conceal really is back. Between this and being independent again, it's like today's full of dreams come true. Those dreams turned real only because people never gave up on the good fight. The second I'd set foot on stage for our surprise performance, I knew our home was ours again. Me too. Your performance was just too inspiring for us to fail. I never expected you to put on a show so polished when we only asked you for a distraction. Yeah, we really pulled out a heck of a performance for something right at the last minute. And only a week after wrapping up rehab too. You'd think it was impossible. Impossible? I don't know the meaning of the word. You know, the troupe had even less time to put on last year's performance. Ah, yes, the one with Shara. That show only went off as well as it did because everyone was helping us scramble last minute. I thought it was amazing, personally. My eyes must have lit up like little jewels when I saw the recording. My thoughts exactly. It sure lit a fire under my butt to help me push through rehab. Thinking about it with me, Risha, and Theodore back, our conceal is a full house again. Well, we've made Crossbell wait long enough for our grand return. Let's make tonight our best performance yet. And that means practice, practice, practice. Come on then, everyone start getting ready for rehearsal. Yes, Mom. Oh, she's certainly back. She's going hard on this one, isn't she? I just hope she's not going too hard. I think these past couple of years were a little longer for her than most. Between that and tonight's performance, proving that our concealer's back for good, she's fired up as can be. I'm sure it's all she can think about. Oh, I can get why, yeah. Oh, but don't feel sad. Sully and I will make sure she doesn't go overboard. In fact, I need you to be happy so you can look forward to tonight. That I can do. We'll be rooting for you.
Risha, we can't do rehearsal without you.
Get going, chop chop.
It's like you get absorbed into your own little world whenever he shows up.
Was that really necessary?
That won't be necessary.
I don't believe my eyes! Did you go up a cup? How those monster melons continue to evolve, I'll never know. I better inspect for padding.
No?
Could you please stop?
Where am I supposed to be looking here? At the feast before your eyes, of course. Stop your staring and get it together, Lloyd. Now, Ilya, play nice. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, I'll be staying here to watch Ilya in the evening performance. I'm worried she'll collapse the second the curtain closes tonight. The rest of you are going to patrol the streets, yes? Thank you for looking for us and good luck. Sure thing. Thanks, Cecile. That's the same again. Righto. Anyway, guess I'll be seeing you all later. I hope you're all looking forward to tonight. We're going to ring in Crossbell's newly won independence in style with a historic show. I don't doubt it. And can't wait. Good luck out there, Risha. That's the same again. My Risha is showing so much spirit today. I guess it leaves me with no choice. I'm just going to have to match that spirit. I happen to have a little surprise planned for the signing ceremony. Look forward to it. Yelp. I'm dying to know what it is. That's the same again. Oh no, that was slightly different. I happen to have a little surprise planned for the signing ceremony and look forward to it. It was the same, it's just got a musical note now, so... Ilya asks a lot of us, but living up to those expectations is just what we have to do. I know I've come a long way, so I don't intend to be any less passionate than anyone else here. I'm going to improve my craft as much as I can, all the way up till the curtain rises. Theodore really is something else. He was back home for a good while, but it's like he's never missed a day. Can't let myself fall behind. Eugene's been going so hard that he's starting to look too rehearsed. But I get why he's feeling restless today. It is the big performance. It's good to channel that nervous energy into making this the best show possible. Indeed. Eugene always delivers when it comes to his performance, so I've got to step up too. It's good to channel that nervous energy into making this the best show possible. Indeed. Our princesses may be the stars, but that doesn't mean I won't let the audience forget about us. Tonight's celebratory performance is truly special to me. I've put a lot of effort into the scene between me and Theodore. You won't be able to take your eyes off us. Count on it. Truly special to me, eyes off us. Righto! Today really is the signing ceremony. It still doesn't feel real. We've struggled so much and for so long. And now our efforts are being rewarded. I don't know if I have the words to explain the feelings inside me. I'm so happy we can perform today too. Just how lucky is our troupe to be a part of the celebrations? We gotta put on one heck of a show for our audience. Yes, you have. The seats were empty when we performed during last month's mission, but now we're going to be in front of a packed house. Feel the energy of the stage. I've never really thought of it like that, but I can give it a shot. Hey, quit staring at me, Bannings. Sorry, silly. I was just thinking how far you've come as an artist these last few years. You're really something. Yeah, you've been putting in so much work, it's really inspiring. Jeez, how can you guys always say stuff like that with a straight face? You're gonna throw me off my game. But thanks. Just wait for the real thing. I'll show you just how hard we've been working. We'll knock your socks off. Someone's confident. That makes me even more eager to see what's in store. Ilya and Risha are dedicated to making tonight's show absolutely perfect. I can't let them leave me in the dust now that we're together again. I've got to be ready. Well, good luck, Sully. Good luck. I travelled around the continent to raise funds for the troupe. But with the war finally over, we've got so many prospective sponsors that I was able to come home. Ilya's passion really is something else, isn't it? It's really great, don't get me wrong, but it'd be bad if everyone popped off the way she does. As troop leader, I need to make sure to keep tabs on how everyone's doing. Yes. Ilya's passion really is something else, isn't it? Everyone's doing. We're the same there, okay. You know, I was thinking of bringing down the lights a bit for the part. Since you're in charge of the costumes, could you give me your thoughts? I like that idea. With the designs I have in mind, it may even highlight their costumes. I say go ahead with the dimmed lights in mind, and we can double check how the costumes look down the line. Now then, I'll head to the back and prep the costumes. Can't wait to see that lighting. Alright, time for my final adjustments. I can't wait to see what the audience thinks of this. Indeed. Okay, so is there anyone around here? Do we see anyone? I don't see nobody. So we'll consider ourselves done in our conceal, unless we can go up here. I don't think we can we? This leads to the VIP area. It's probably best to stay out. Yep, so that's us done with our conceal for now. And let's head over to the admin district. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Crossbell, admin district. Hello, I see you there down in the bottom right. Everything looks busy near the Civic Center right now. Yeah, this is where the ceremony is being held today. So I'm not surprised. This district's probably going to be even busier later. Yeah, let's see if everything's in order. I mean, it is a case of immediately. Oh my! Stelbert. Joshua Bright. What flavor's that?
Nothing beats ice cream after a job well done.
I'm glad that stall in the entertainment district was still there. Although, I'm guessing we won't have much time to relax like this going forward, with all the guild work we need to do.
I mean, yeah, but that's why we've got to make the most of every chance we get. Oh, you've got some on your cheek. The flavor you got is really nice too. Knew I should have gotten a double.
That brought a smile to my face.
Amazing weather, delicious ice cream, a primo eating spot. It's like a dream. Huh? What's up? You've gone totally red.
Yeah, I still can't get over the way you do stuff like that without batting an eye. I thought I'd gotten used to it, but you still catch me off guard sometimes.
Wait, what? What'd I do?
Don't worry about it. You want another bite?
Heck yeah, I do. You're the best, Joshua. Lay it on me.
Yeah, maybe not in public.
Oh my.
Oh, come on. We haven't had a chance to do this in ages. Pretty please. Oh.
Hey there, you two. We, didn't mean to interrupt.
How long have you been there?
So I'm mortified. Mortified. It is nice to actually see these two get some ice cream and, nothing bad happens. You needn't be. I'm sorry we spoiled your fun. Though I think I've gone as red as you two now. Now, that was a sight for sore eyes. I haven't seen a couple so clearly head over heels for one another in a while. You were like two blissfully unaware lovebirds. Yeah, I was just savoring dessert, I swear. I did try to warn you. It's good to see you three again, although I suppose it hasn't been that long since Olivier's wedding. It sure feels like it has, given how busy we've been ever since. I wasn't expecting to run into the two of you here in Crossbell. We're here on a job for the guild. After the signing ceremony, Calvert and Ereboni are going to be setting up consulates here, see? So, we were asked by the ambassadors for both countries in Lebel to escort their secretaries here. Huh. That's pretty big news. The ambassadors who hired us are the ones who will be serving as consuls, too. Their names are Elsa and Deville. We kind of go back a ways with them? Oh yes. You'd think they were mortal enemies at first glance, but they actually complement each other really well. I think they'll both be brilliant mediators in these difficult times. I trust your judgment, so that's reassuring to hear. Even with the war behind us, there's still plenty of diplomatic problems between the Empire and the Republic. Like reparations. So here's hoping these consulates go some way toward normalizing things between the two. Yeah, that's an issue the entire region is going to need to address going forward. Still, even if there are lingering problems, I really believe the world's headed in a good direction. For now, at least, is what I'm thinking. Me too. I sure hope so. Still, it sounds like you're going to be in Crossbell for a while longer, right? We'll have to show you what's new around the city once the signing ceremony's over. I'll introduce you to some of my favorite date spots. Total privacy guaranteed. Yeah, I think I've had enough of being embarrassed in public for 1 year. Well, I suppose we'd all better get back to work. I suppose. Again, it's almost like they finally get that ice cream. Finally. Okay, so what we got around? Let's look for the red exclamations. So there's several. We'll go into this location last then. So we'll start over here. Check the library at least. Can't go in, but we'll check it. This is the city library. You've got no reason to go inside. I've got plenty of reasons to go inside, but okay, fine, if you say so. Feeling parched, my friends? Our fresh juices are here to wash your thirst away. We're even bringing back an old classic that's been off the menu for a while to commemorate the signing ceremony. Which classic you like? Speaker McDowell's old favorite. Oh no. The acerbic tomato shake. It's definitely an acquired taste, but it'll perk you up like nothing else. Man, that drink brings back memories. I remember us taking one to him back when he was still the mayor, indeed. I could barely stomach the bitterness. But you'd have thought it was milk from how Kia chugged it. Speaker McDowell's favorite, acerbic tomato shake, is back on the menu for a limited time only. It's definitely an acquired taste, but it'll perk you up like nothing else. Let's get one then. And an orange juice. We just have to. Hello, who's wandering around here? Hold on. Where do you think Did we speak to Otto? Had the honor of being interviewed live by the Crossbell Times on this auspicious day. I can still barely believe it. I can't remember. Did I speak to him? I can't remember. It's Otto. I'm so glad I had the chance to share this joy with my fellow Crossbellans. Now would you join me in a cheer? Hurrah for Crossbell. I don't remember that. Hurrah for independence. Hurrah for the signing ceremony. Did I speak to him in another location? With me, everyone. Hurrah for Crossbell. Hurrah for independence. Hurrah for the signing ceremony. But he was grey, so... Hello, everyone. Did you come here to see Lady Ellie? Yeah, we're on patrol, but we thought we'd check in on her while we're here. I'm sure she will be delighted. The two of us came to deliver Speaker McDowell his lunch, though we also prepared enough for everyone else in the Civic Center to have some. As today is the signing ceremony, we made sure to bring the Speaker his favorite meal. Uh-oh, I know what that means. I do remember his taste being on the unusual side. At least he's getting his daily veg. I'm sure you all have a lot of work to do today, but please rest when you can, and be mindful of your health. Oh, I will. We prepared individualized meals for the others in the Civic Center. For example, we have lots of fruit for Lady Ellie, which should be good for her complexion. I hope she enjoys what we put together. I hope so too. Anyway, you two over here. Right, let's have a word. Ambassadors Cochrane and Crane. Huh? That really takes me back. Right. They've been helping us out ever since our early days as senior bracers. Though you first met them back when Olivier, Shera, and the others were with you too, right? Prince Olivert? You mean when he was traveling around LeBurn in disguise? Yep, the first time I met Ambassador Crane. He couldn't stop laying into Olivier for fooling around. I heard he changed his tune when he found out Olivier was a prince, though. Poor guy. I'll bet he did. I can't imagine that would have made Ambassador Cochrane treat him any different. She always had a stern personality, but has also been understanding and sympathetic toward LeBurn. Man, all this reminiscing is making me miss Shera, Zin, and the others. And the rest, that sounded like, and the rest, you remember them all. Aren't Tita and Agate at the IBC building? Let's drop in on them during our next break. Great idea! In that case, let's get back to work so we can go see them later. Oh, and good luck on your patrols and with the ceremony later, Lloyd. Thanks, Estelle. Same to you. Olivier and Shera must be on their big honeymoon gateway by now, come to think of it. I'm gonna have to pump Shera for the juicy details of their adventure when they finally get back. Oh my. I'd imagine it will take a little time for the ambassadors to get situated here. But once the embassies are established, Crossbell should have stronger relationships with the other countries moving forward. Who knows? It wouldn't surprise me to see them turn to the SSS for input sooner rather than later. Anything feels possible these days. That's the same again. possible these days. Right, see you two! We made our way here as soon as we heard this is where the signing ceremony will be taking place. I think we may have arrived a tad early, though. Yes. I enjoy walking around and taking in the sights, but there's something to be said for relaxing on a bench like this, too. My husband and I are going to take it easy here until the signing ceremony begins. Well, have fun, you two. How do you feel right now? Being interviewed looks super fun. I was planning to read him this picture book we borrowed from the library, but he's all fired up about the interview we saw happen earlier. It's cute how easily excited children are. Right, you two.
Preparations for the ceremony are well underway.
It's really happening. Today, right here, is where it's going to be signed.
I don't think it'll feel real even after I see it.
Oh, indeed. The spare mic is here, sir. Excellent. I'm sorry for roping you into helping me here, Tajik. This isn't the finance division's responsibility. That's true, but I don't think it's the transport division's job either. I'm quite happy to pitch in where I can be helpful. They both look really busy getting ready for the ceremony. Yeah, let's not get in their way. All the visitors' chairs will be carried out to the Civic Center later, right? Yeah, we'll leave that to the staff there. Let's just focus on testing the audio equipment now. I think that should be it. Yes! Can we actually head up to Orcus Tower, though? That's the question. All City Hall administrative services are closed today, so we're asking civilians to stay away from the tower. But I'm not a civilian, so... Second Lieutenant Seeker, are you patrolling the city with the SSS? That's right. I take it nothing is out of the ordinary here? That is correct. Unless you count the busy civil servants running back and forth, that is. No doubt they're all in high gear. Yeah, there honestly wasn't much time to even prepare for the ceremony. We should probably stay away from the Orcus Tower for the time being. I don't want to get in anyone's way. Does it actually say, like, on the tiles here at the bottom? I think it says crossbow. Ooh. That shadow appears and disappears, so it's culling something up there whenever we look down here. Huh. I think we should stay away from the tower for now. We don't want to get in the way of everyone preparing for the ceremony. Understandable, Lloyd. You make a good point. Hello, Lloyd. It's really reassuring to have you on patrol. Thank you for saying so. If anything happens that HQ can't handle, let us know and we'll do what we can. Understood. We'll be sure to inform you if we need your assistance. Of course, we'll be doing our best to ensure we can handle things on our own. Good. Good. I see that Police HQ is back in business. Being here reminds me of my faithful visit 2 years ago to join the SSS. Not to mention the time we helped the Vice Commissioner. That brings back memories. It didn't take long at all for things to get back to normal after the city's liberation. Dismantling the military police and rebuilding our old police force for peacekeeping in the wake of the occupation was a top priority. Yeah, from what I remember, one of the people who played a big part in that was...
I cannot commend you enough for all your work this past month.
Oh my.
Thank you, Detective. I'm sure it's been an exceptionally challenging time for you, too.
That voice is Bosco. So if that's Bosco, that is probably Macius. I see, I told you it's Dudley. Yeah.
It wasn't easy being tasked with a month-long inspection here. But that this ceremony can go ahead is in no small part thanks to your efforts. I'm very grateful.
There he is, Macius.
I can and should say the same for all the help you've given me in return.
I was going to do a joke and say it was Dudley, but I was just overcome with joy seeing Macius again that I just said his name correctly, which was Manga.
And perhaps I should save this until after the ceremony, but Congratulations on Crossbell's independence.
Thanks.
It's Fran.
Oh, hey, Noe! Hey, guys!
Noe.
Hello. Is this part of your patrol?
Must be rough. Hats off to you.
And you.
How many times do I have to tell you not to call me Noe while I'm on duty?
As many as you want, because I ain't stopping. And wow, your CGF uniform really suits you. But today's outfit is just plain cute. I want to see you in a police uniform one day. I bet you would rock it!
You'd be hard-pressed to find a pair of sisters who get along better than these two. Maybe, but I really wish she'd stop being a little more independent. If anything, she's been getting worse since we liberated the city, telling me she wants to sleep in my bed when I go home and such. What's the harm in that? There's nothing more beautiful than sisterly love, if you ask me. See? Buzzy gets it. I need to stock up on vitamin Noel after being away from you for so long. See a doctor. Immediately. I wasn't aware you were taking the two of them around on your patrol, Bannings. I'm not sure how I feel about making people who aren't technically part of the force help with our duties. Oh, is having them with me a problem? I didn't think it would be. No, pay me no mind. You know what works best for you at this point. Experience has taught me that trying to get the SSS to follow police rules to the letter is a fool's errand. I finally accepted that when you carried out that frankly insane plan to storm Orchis Tower last month. That was pretty crazy, wasn't it? I know they put a lot of effort into preparing for it, but still. Hey, it worked. I do apologize for always worrying everyone, though. By the way, you're Inspector Macius from Thor's Class 7, if I recall correctly, right? That's right. It's good to see you again. Just call me Macius, though. There's no need to be so formal when we're about the same age. Well, if you're sure, Macius it is then. I hear you've been staying in Crossbell for the last little while. Yeah, I came on assignment from the Inspectorate. I came to observe the withdrawal of the military forces from the city after the war, which the recent occupation put behind schedule. Yeah, it would do. And as long as we're on the subject of the war, let me thank you all again for your help with the Great Twilight. Don't mention it. That crisis threatened us as much as it threatened Erebonia. Still, sounds like you've got one heck of a stressful job. You're a brave one for signing up for that. I get that a lot. Still, it's rare to see you being so friendly with someone. You're usually such a serious fault finder. I've been thinking the same thing. Here you two are constantly on little coffee dates too. Easy now, don't be rude, you two. I'm simply acknowledging his diligence and dedication. Young men like him are a rare breed these days. His work has also given us plenty of opportunities to talk. We've got a surprising number of things in common too, like hair color, and not just our shared love of coffee. I also learned a lot from you during that case a while back that we ended up helping resolve together. I was just grateful for your assistance with it. While I regret that you will be leaving Crossbell today, depart knowing that coffee is on me next time you're in the city. Tempting with a good time, why don't you? I'd be happy to take you up on that. I'm sure my work won't be getting any less challenging anytime soon, so it'll be nice to have something to look forward to. The feeling is quite mutual. They really are two peas in a pod, huh? Bespectacled stress magnet in a fitted suit. Sure is a specific wavelength. And yet they found each other against all odds. I'm kind of curious what case they were referring to just now, too. Well, be sure to conduct your patrol with great vigilance. I shall be counting on your unique perspective in rooting out potential signs of danger. Should anything happen, you are without a doubt the group able to act most flexibly. We'll do our best. Let's do all that we can to make the ceremony a success. Now that's some high praise. The SSS has really gone up in your eyes, hasn't it? Yeah. So we're really going to need to pull our weight so we don't let the team down. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, you two. I'm in charge of keeping all sides coordinated. The 1st and 2nd Divisions will work jointly to strengthen our defenses. You can remain focused on your mission. I'll be sure to update you if there are any changes to our situation. Like that? I'm in charge of keeping sides coordinated. Like that. My work here is pretty much finished, but I'd like to return to Crossbell in the future for some official checkups. Work aside, I'm admittedly interested in seeing what the future holds for Crossbell as well. Cool. Fran! I'm guessing you're going to be spending tonight with the SSS, right, Noe? In that case, let's get together with Mum tomorrow so we can all throw a party and celebrate Crossbell's independence. I can't stop thinking of everything we can do as a family tomorrow. It's going to be a blast. I hope you're looking forward to it. Come on, Fran. You need to stay focused. There's still a lot of work to do today. But I know what you mean for once. I'll definitely be looking forward to tomorrow. I'm guessing you're going to be spending tonight with the SSS. Looking forward to it. Righto. Who we got down here? Oh, this corridor feels strange seeing it in 3D. It really, really does. Anyway, let's head on down. Back here. Hello, you guys. Oh, and you. Well, look who it is. Dragging 2nd Lieutenant Seeker and Hemisphere along on your patrol, are you? I'm used to seeing the 2nd Lieutenant around, but it's been quite some time, hasn't it, Hemisphere? I'll acknowledge your achievements and how you've helped us, but I don't trust you. You must have an ulterior motive. Oh, so that's how it is. What about the time you thought your wife was having an affair and we saved your marriage, Oh yeah. That was a doozy of a support request, it really was. And I remember Wazzy tagging along because he just wanted a front row seat to the drama. Hold the phone? This is the first I'm hearing of this. Man, Vice Commissioner, you have even worse luck than I do and you're married. That was over 2 years ago. Stop bringing up ancient history. And it was all a big misunderstanding. Margaret wasn't really cheating on me. I mean, that's not important. We're in the middle of an important meeting regarding the 2nd Division's security. You must have better things to do than loiter around here, so get back to work. We'll be going now. Do you think I struck a nerve? This is why we can't take you anywhere. Mind if I ask what the 2nd Division will be in charge of, Inspector Donovan? Top brass gave the 1st Division Orcus Tower and the administrative district. That leaves us with the station, airport, and other commercial areas. We're basically covering Dudley and the first blind spots. We'll also have the Metropolitan Division as backup. They're patrolling the entire city. Don't forget, I'm a senior detective just like you are, Lloyd. You can rely on me a bit. That's right, you promoted her. I'll be sure to do that when the time comes. I'm the supervisor in charge here, and for the record, I'll also be keeping close contact with the Guardian Force. So you had better be ready at a moment's notice, 2nd Lieutenant Seeker. I will be, sir. Just listen to him. He's grown up to be such a dependable Vice Commissioner. Shut your mouth, Hemisphere. Triple dot. The Vice Commissioner went through the ringer when we were the military police, and the rest of us became battle-hardened as the resistance. We'll show the world we're strong enough to protect Crossbell even without Erebonia and Calvert's help. Old habits die hard when it comes to Pierre, but he's got a little more backbone than he used to. I appreciate that. Hemisphere, speaking with you again gives me a headache, and even worse, receding hairline. Hurry up and get out of my sight. Whoopsie, I guess I struck a nerve. As if you did it on accident. Oh, hello everyone. Everyone here has been talking about the SSS lately. There's a rumor going around that you'll be getting some kind of award for your contributions in reclaiming the city. Yeah, I'd say you all deserve one. Seeing all you do is making me want to try extra hard in my own work too. Although I did also hear it cost a small fortune to replace the glass you smashed in Orcus Tower. Oh, I heard that too. Our accounting department was, less than pleased. Wait, really? This is the first we're hearing of this. I'm not sure whether I should be optimistic or fearful of the SSS's future. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna have to pay that bill. Good morning, everyone. This room was being used for a meeting until just a few moments ago. The Force has many divisions, but we'll all need to work together to keep the ceremony participants safe. Here's to teamwork. To teamwork! Anyone around here in this room? No! Right, let's head back outside then. And go see Ellie, I assume. And McDowell. I mean, they're both McDowell, but you know what I mean. Oh, this does look strange from this angle, it really does. There's still more talks to have with the surrounding nations so that we can set up a consulate here after the ceremony. That's what brought me here today. Having a consulate here means formally accepting Crossbell as a nation. It's time to finally set in stone a lot of things that have been blurry up until now. This is my first big task since the end of the war. Can't afford to let my country down. Well, I hope for the best, I came to Crossbell for an inspection during the lead up to the war, so this isn't my first time here. But I was immediately struck by just how much lively the city feels now. Historically, Crossbell has always been an imperial territory in the eyes of the Empire, but those days are behind us now. How relations between our countries develop is up to the government back home, not me, of course. But I'm certainly hoping that building a consulate here will let us forge good relations with Crossbell going forward. You're a female police officer. Okay. Welcome to the Civic Center, everyone. As I'm sure you're all aware, this building used to be the City Hall. But all the administrative functions that used to be handled here are dealt with in Orcus Tower now. While we were a province of the Empire, this building ended up being used to welcome VIPs. But now that our independence is in sight, it's back to being a civic center again. Please stop by whenever you like. You'll always be welcome here. As this building used to be the City Hall, it's full of historical significance. Do feel free to look around. The furniture is really quite something, I think. The furniture, I'm on about it, like the architecture, I very like the design of the staircases here leading around up into the back. I like that a lot. Hello, Elisa's here. Oh, and Toa. I just noticed Toa. Anyway. There are some very distinguished guests staying here today. A lot of conferences are planned for after the ceremony comes to an end. So this is a nerve-wracking time for employees like me. Indeed. I hear young Dino, that's one of our newest employees, is taking the morning off to go and meet some old friends. He's been a real hard worker ever since he started, so I hope he takes this chance to have fun and get ready for the afternoon. There is a little nice story I have about Toa and her voice actor. So Sarah attended a Fire Emblem Engage event where the voice actors were coming together from Fire Emblem Engage to sign art prints for anybody who was interested. Obviously Sarah was there because she voices 2 characters in that game, and Megan, Toa's voice actor, voices Vale.
Okay.
But Sarah got speaking to Megan and just mentioned that I like Toa, how much I love Toa as a character. And Megan decided to sign one of her Toa prints and give it to Sarah to give to me as a gift. And that's just so nice. That's just so nice. So thank you, Megan. You do great work with Toa. She loves Toa as well. Absolutely great character. Absolutely great character. And she does the character justice. Anyway, let's get on with speaking to them.
Goodness.
Oh my.
This is simply divine.
What is it, Yorkshire Gold? It's Elisa. It's Sharon. And there's Toa having a lovely cup of tea.
I'm glad it meets with your approval.
I'm assuming Sharon made the tea.
I can feel my fatigue fading away with every sip.
Well noted. It is a variety of Earl Grey from Orid particularly suited for easing exhaustion.
Earl Grey exists in this world. Good to know.
I find it goes especially well with these scones, too.
Ah, I do love a good scone.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, scone. This isn't my first time trying your tea, but I can see you become better at brewing it than ever. Why, thank you. I have been renewing my efforts to improve ever since the war's conclusion last year. So it seems, nobody makes a cup like you do, Sharon. It is serving to dispel some of the anxiety I was feeling about this afternoon's ceremony, too. Tea is good at doing that. I feel the same way, and it's giving me the boost I need to work hard this afternoon. I hope we're not interrupting your little tea party, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lloyd, and Noelle and Wuzzy too. Good morning, everyone. I wasn't expecting to see some faces from Thor's at the Civic Center. What brings you all here? Oh, we just came to offer the speaker our congratulations on achieving independence. We both have a part to play in everything going on, you see. Oh, really? You may as well pull up a seat now that you're here. Could you bring some more tea and scones, Sharon? Gladly, my lady. Sorry, scones. Oh, we don't want to put you through any trouble, but thank you. Oh, now that's an invitation I can't refuse. Tea! Oh my. Wow. This really is good. I'm generally not much of a tea drinker, but I could definitely see myself getting hooked on this. Same here. Really relaxes you to your very core. I've heard from Reen and the others just how good your tea is, Sharon, so I'm happy to have finally tried it. I'm honored you would speak of it so. I know preparing for the ceremony is keeping a lot of people busy, the church included. The two of you have plenty of work on your own hands too, I take it? Yes. Elisa's helping out with the behind-schedule dismantling of Tangram Fortress and repurposing the munitions factory. As for Toa, she's been invaluable in all the negotiations that allowed the ceremony to formally proceed. Wow, that's huge! I had no idea all of that was going on behind the scenes. We really do owe you both, huh? I couldn't agree more. I truly appreciate everything you're both doing for us. It's only because of the support of people from other countries like you that today's ceremony could come about at all. As the Speaker of the House, allow me to extend my sincere thanks as well. In particular, I cannot thank the Reinford Company enough for its contributions, both financial and otherwise. Please, raise your head, Mr. Speaker. We were just meeting our obligations as a company, though if I'm honest, I just wanted to be able to help out however I could. As Elisa. Ellie is my friend now, and the people of Crossbell helped so much in bringing the Great Twilight to an end. I'm so grateful. Aww. Thank you, Elisa. I feel indebted to the people here too. Crossbell has been dear to my heart since I came as part of the trade conference entourage during my student years. I'm sure that while everyone helping out has their own reasons and experiences that have led them to do so, we're all united in wanting to do what we can for Crossbell, however we can. You're not wrong there. I know that's how I feel. And it's appreciated, Wazzy. Yeah. I really can't thank all of you enough for what you've done for my home.
As someone who cares about Crossbell, I'm just so happy that you'll finally have your independence. But even if our international relationship changes, I hope we can stay close friends, Ellie.
I feel very much the same way. Here's to lifting each other up, always.
You really have grown into a fine young woman, my lady. Sitting here, it's hard not to believe that Crossbell and the Empire can get along. I'm certain we can, too. I can see I'm going to need to put my full spirit into the ceremony to avoid being upstaged by my juniors. The tea earlier eased my fatigue greatly, but these old bones could really do with an extra bit of encouragement. Maybe I should order myself another speaker-style acerbic tomato shake. I have one if you want it. I'd forgotten you were so fond of those. That does sound like something that would perk you right up, though. Oh, I can give you my personal assurance on that. Perhaps I could treat you to one later. That'd be lovely, sir. Everyone really does have a lot going on, huh? Please try not to overwork yourselves to the detriment of your health, both of you. Come to think of it, though, feels like everyone in Crossbell from the Empire is connected to Thor somehow. Yes, how strange. Elisa, Toa, Inspector Machias. Now that you mention it, you're right. There are a lot of students there with connections to Crossbell in some way. Overcoming the Great Twilight was a combined effort between us and them, too. So they're very much friends fighting for the same cause. And with one man at the center of it all. Reen Schwarzer, the hero otherwise known as the Ashen Chevalier. He was a huge factor in the war ending as quickly as it did. I only met him personally at the wedding we all attended, but I'd heard a lot about him from Gaius and Father Thomas. Rumors seem to fly around him for sure. He's also an instructor at the Thor's branch campus, and Yuna is in his class. Yeah, honestly, we owe Crossbell's freedom in no small part to him. He's really quite the guy. I wonder what he's up to these days. Sounds like things have at least calmed down in the Empire these past 6 months. He and the rest of his friends are probably involved in something else big, I figure. You're probably right. Sounds like Yuna's classmates are the best of the best too. Sounds like we can't afford to sit idly by then. We can't let them hog all the glory. You can now use the Trails to Walk menu. Using the Trails to Walk menu allows you to switch viewpoints in the story. You're currently playing the Lloyd route, in which Lloyd is the protagonist. However, you can switch to the Reen route to play as Reen. There you can experience the story unfolding simultaneously from his perspective. There are times when you cannot make progress in the main story without changing routes. Trails to Walk. Press right to open the Trails to Walk menu. From here, you'll be able to change to a different protagonist. So the current route and goal of current route. Righto. So let's speak to these guys and then we'll have a look at that. I believe the SSS is the reason that we're able to celebrate this day at all. It makes me proud that such promising youths call my dear Crossbell home. I hope you'll continue to support your home for years to come. Yep, same again. What about Ellie? There we go. Elisa and Toa have both been so kind. It helps knowing that there are people outside Crossbell cheering for our independence. There are still so many issues to iron out on an international level, but thinking of our friends gives me hope. Gives you hope. Right. So, this is a specially made acerbic tomato shake. I must say, it has quite the intriguing flavor profile. I must research the ingredients later and learn how to prepare for it myself. I don't know if that's a drink you should be eager to foist upon others. Indeed. You know the branch the Rhineford Company had over in the Harbour District? We ended up handing it off to the IBC group as part of the shift in corporate direction and general downsizing of our operations. There are parts of it that are still under renovation, but from now on, it'll officially serve as an IBC facility. I really want and intend for the Rhineford Company to use its technology for peace from now on. We're working hard to help it turn a new leaf, just like Crossbell is about to with the signing ceremony. Change is in the air. That's the same again. Change is in the air. Toa! Doing all this work takes me back to when I visited the West Zumeria Trade Conference. Crossbell was stuck in the middle of a tug-of-war between Erebonia and Calvert that day. You could cut the tension with a knife. And just like that day, the Speaker, SSS, and CGF are still fighting for Crossbell. It's thanks to them that Crossbell has come so far. It almost brings a tear to my eye, and I'm not even Crossbellin. There we go. Not even Crossbellin. Right, so let's see about this Trails to Walk then. Whoa, that menu went for it, didn't it? So, patrol around Crossbell City is what we've got currently going on. You know, I want to see what happens when we leave the building, because as far as I know, we're done in terms of the patrolling, so... think that's yours, Lloyd. Yeah, I wonder who it's from.
Dudley speaking. How goes your patrol, Bannings?
Pretty much done, mate. All good. We're just finishing up our rounds, actually. Nothing out of the ordinary to report for now. Good. Perfect timing. In that case, I have something for you to do. There's something I want you to check at the old law firm on West Street. That place. Did something happen? Shouldn't Pete be there helping with the move? Yes, he's the one who called it in. He's reported hearing monsters underneath the building. Right, that building has another entrance to the geofront connected to it. It leads to the S2 area of the B sector. Class 7 used that entrance last year. It could be nothing, but we should play it safe with the signing ceremony so close. I also realize we're all busy right now. However, the SSS is the perfect fit for a check like this. No, you're right. We'll head there right away. Great, but if you need more time to finish what you were doing, then that's fine too. Thanks for the cover, Bannings. You heard the man? We've got an old-fashioned support request on our hands. Oh boy, still being saddled with busy work, are we? Talk about a blast from the past. So that old law firm has a monster infestation on its hands. There should still be time to take care of it before the signing ceremony. Yeah, I'm all for covering our bases before the ceremony begins too. Let's go speak with Pete once we're ready. Indeed. But what we'll do is end this part here, and in the next part, we'll head over and see what's going on with Reen. What time frame is this going to be in, though? That's my question, because you can see... Can I go back to that? That's the question. So yeah, we're at the same time with Act 1 right now. So yeah, we'll head over to Reen in the next part. We'll see you then. Ta-da for now.